Are you ready for the King of the Ice? Pete's Power Plays with Philly Pete starts now on 12 Ounce Sports.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wednesday, March 17th, 2021 episode of Pete's Power Plays, hosted by the one, the only King of the Ice himself, Philly Pete, and we're live on 12 Ounce Sports and Zingo TV, channel 761. Hope everyone's having a phenomenal Wednesday, middle of the week, wherever you may be across the world. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to hang out with yours truly, Philly Pete. This is the, once again, Wednesday, March 17th, 2021 episode of Pete's Power Plays. March Madness is right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. We have a couple days away. You have the first four that's starting tomorrow, then you have the full action-packed day on Friday. I can't wait. I'm excited. That is my second Christmas. But let's go. This show, Pete's Power Plays, is sponsored by MyBookie.ag. Sports are back here, ladies and gentlemen, as we know quite well. You got March Madness, like I said, already right around the corner. You have hockey in full gear. You have the NBA in full gear. You got baseball that's coming right around the corner as well. You got spring training currently as we speak. I mean, all these sports are back. Champions League for soccer is even on today as well. So what better way to start cashing out large than going to MyBookie.ag. Use that promo code 12 Ounce Sports. That's 12OZ Sports, all caps. You can see the little promo underneath my video here. Once again, MyBookie.ag. Use the promo code 12 Ounce Sports, 12OZ Sports. Sign up today. They'll match your first deposit up to $1,000. And always remember to gamble responsibly. Also, Zingo TV, channel 761. Those out there that are tuning in to today's show, welcome aboard here. Those that don't have Zingo TV, I highly recommend you get it. It is a free app. It is a free app, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone likes free stuff nowadays. So once again, go to Zingo TV. Every streaming device out there, like I said, Amazon Fire Stick. You have the Google Chromecast, Apple TV, Roku, whatever it may be. Search up Zingo TV, Zingo TV. Sign up for an account right now and switch over to channel 761, where you'll be hearing today's episode live of Pete's Power Plays. And last but not least, Amazon.com. We do have a website out there. So again, buy something for your loved ones, whatever it may be, by going to www.12ouncesportsradio.com/Amazon. Once again, www.12ouncesportsradio.com/Amazon. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in full gear. And what can I say? I mean, we are rocking and rolling. And another winning night tonight. And, what else can I say? This is exactly what we wanted. NHL's in full gear, and we're in full gear too. We are over 30 units, okay? And it can't be more excited than this. So this is great. Another winning night last night. We are continuing our winning ways. We only meltdown that we had was Saturday when we were down 3.3 units overall on Saturday. But between Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday, and last night, we are rocking and rolling back into the positivity of these NHL plays between clients, between Twitter, between show plays. We are rocking and rolling. So let's get into it. Last night's recap right now. We had the Ducks plus 1.5. Man, what an absolute meltdown by the Ducks. Had a great first period, up 4-2. Can't say anything about it. Ended up losing 8-4. You can't script it. You cannot script these games. You really can't. Avalanche came out with pure fire to start the second period. They tied it up at 4, and then in the third period, there wasn't even a chance for the Ducks to cover this plus 1.5. So, unfortunately, when it looked good, you never know, because this is how hockey is. A 2-goal lead, a 3-goal lead is never safe anymore in this league. So, hey, it is what it is. We move on. So the Ducks plus 1.5 puck line. That was a loser. Lightning -1. Could not hold on to the lead more than a 3. They're up 3-1. Dallas comes back. I mean, it helps with the over. We had the over at +120, so that always helps. But again, the -1, that ended up being a push as they won in a shootout. 4-3 against Dallas. That was a great game. Dallas had a great comeback, and unfortunately, they were a little bit short when it comes to the victory. So Lightning -1, that pushed for us. Stars and Lightnings, keeping on the same boat here. The over 5.5 at +120, that cashed out. A good plus value over that I liked big time. And it was also a show play too. So those that did listen to the show yesterday cashed that out. It was a matter of time until these two teams struck gold. You knew the Lightning were going to come back with some sort of force after basically losing, getting embarrassed by the Nashville Predators. So that's exactly what was going to happen. It was just a great game all around. We cashed the over, but unfortunately we pushed the Lightning at that -1. So over 5.5 cashed out between the Stars and the Lightning. The Hurricanes and the Red Wings over 5.5, that cashed out as well. A nice little empty netter for the Detroit Red Wings at the end cashed us out. That brought us to that victory chain there. Another 4-2 victory for Detroit. Great game too. Great win, by the way, for Detroit. That was an awesome game. Good for them. So over 5.5 cashes out for the Red Wings and the Hurricanes. Clients go 1-1. They go split even. No plus or down. They pushed. Caps on the money line at +100. That cashed out. And the Hurricanes and the Wild money line parlay at +120. Again, the Wild came through, but like we said and I said earlier, the Hurricanes did not come through. So again, all in all, clients went 1-1. No win, no plus or minus there. A split even there. And Twitter plays go 2-1-1. So all in all, we go 3-2-1 on the night with a +1.2 units. Again, we are rocking in the positivity of these games, and I'm loving it. Again, the last time we had a meltdown was on Saturday, but you know it's going to happen eventually, and you just never know. So let's enjoy this high while we're at it. The NHL hot streak for us is still rocking and rolling, so this is good. It's exactly what we wanted. Like I said on the show a couple weeks ago, you're down. You're in the tens. You're 10 to 20. In the middle range here, 15, 16 range. The fight is to get to the 20 unit mark. We got there. Now the fight's to get to at least 25, 30 unit mark. And here we are. We are at that 30 unit mark, over the 30 unit mark now as we speak. Season now, 249 wins, 240 losses, and those 19 lovely pushes. That gives us a total right now of plus 32.11 units overall. What can I say, ladies and gentlemen? This is what we're talking about in terms of getting you on a hot streak. When you're hot, you're hot. When you're cold. But hey, you're always not going to stay hot all this time. So that extinguish is going to come out eventually to this fire. But again, let's enjoy this high. Let's enjoy the roller coaster. It's been a great thrill so far this past week. So let's keep rocking and rolling into this Wednesday evening. So once again, 249, 240, and 19 plus 32.11 units as we speak in the NHL thus far this season. So tonight we have, like I said, we have 6 games tonight. Not a big slate this evening, but all in all, it's going to be a really exciting. I like the games. I like the matchups that we have. It's definitely better than last night's slate. I could tell you that. So all in all, this is going to be exciting. I do like the matchups that we have. I'm all about these home teams tonight. I really am. So you got to take a look at these six games, and you look at LA, Calgary, Winnipeg. You look at the Rangers, and even Ottawa. It's Calgary is a small favorite, but they've been playing really well as of late. But I really do like all these home. I like all these home teams to really win tonight. I really do. So that's where I'm going to go, honestly. But before I talk about these games tonight, again, a 6-game slate, super short. But let me get to you guys with these commercials. I'll be back in 2 minutes, and the rest of the show will be talked about hockey. So be back in 2, guys.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
Change your game with the all-new Pro Rock Hockey Stick, a Canadian company providing a top-of-the-line twig at an affordable price. Pro Rock sticks are extremely lightweight, balanced, and provide the perfect kick point. Get your fully customized stick today at ProRock.com. Play like a Pro Rock.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking that quick 2-minute break. This is the Wednesday, middle of the week, March 17th, 2021 episode of Pete's Power Plays, hosted by the one, the only King of the Ice himself, Philly Pete. And we're live on 12 Ounce Sports and Zingo TV, channel 761. Thanks again so much for taking time out of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be across the world and hanging out with yours truly. I absolutely appreciate each and every one of you. So let's get into tonight's action. But first and foremost, I had about 5 of you sign up this morning. We were rocking and rolling. So, I mean, you all are taking full advantage of this $150 deal going on right now for the entire rest of the month of March. It is Philly Pete's March Madness deal from what it was in the beginning of the season, $350, now down to $150 for the entire month. You have 2 weeks to hop on board before we move into April, which will be $100 for the entire rest of the season, including the playoffs. So it is my birthday month. I'm giving back and I'm hooking everybody up there. So hey, if you don't want to sign up in March, which a lot of you have already and taken full advantage of this, you have April. If you're hesitant, don't worry about it. I get it. It's all good. Wait till April. $100 off the entire rest of the NHL season, and that also includes the playoffs. So, I mean, you're getting probably the hottest deal in all of hockey Twitter right now. I don't think anyone could compare to this massive deal that I'm giving to each and every one of you now. So sign up now. The 5 of you that signed up this morning, welcome aboard. I will get to you guys right after the show. Again, the more bang for your buck is the season-long package for $150. Like I said, in April will be $100 for the entire rest of the season and playoffs. So there you have it. And of course, those that want to check out Philly Pete's apparel, again, it is on my timeline, on my Twitter. Check it out. There's a link on my pinned tweet. Click on it. It'll go straight to the 12 Ounce Sports store, where you'll see all of our apparel there, and of course some Pete's Power Plays gear. As we speak, I'm rocking out a dark gray shirt, Pete's Power Plays. It is a hot commodity. I have white hoodies that range from white, gray, black, orange hoodies. T-shirts, again, they range in gray, dark gray, orange, and white. I got tanks, I got onesies, I even got masks. I have the whole shebang. So come by, check it out. A lot of people are buying them too, so this is great. Thanks for your support, and it never goes unappreciated. So let's get into tonight's action as we speak. Vancouver and Ottawa, 7 o'clock puck drop. We have 2 games, one at 7, one at 7:30, and then the rest are all night games, 9 o'clock and then 3 at 10 o'clock tonight. So Vancouver and Ottawa, over-under is set at 6 goals. Some books are even at 6.5. I think that's too many goals for my liking. I really do. But the Ottawa Senators are plus 130, while Vancouver is minus 150 on the money line. 60 and 40% here split. You have Vancouver, 60% of the money going towards there, that minus 150 spot, while 40% of the money is going towards the Senators there at that plus 130 spot. This is a great spot for the Ottawa Senators. I really do. I like them here. A little bit of value have come off of them, though. They went from plus 140 to plus 130. So obviously people are in on the Ottawa Senators, and that's where I'm leaning as well. Now, when it comes to the puck line, the Vancouver Canucks are 4-10 on the road in their last 14, while Ottawa is 10-4 in their last 14 at home. This is really good value here for Ottawa at that plus 1.5 spot too. Can't go wrong with that. When it comes to the over-unders, Vancouver is 2-7-1 in their last 10. Not really scoring that much, let alone not getting the overs as we speak. Ottawa 6-3-1 in their last 10. So they have been playing really well. I like how Ottawa's been playing. They had an absolute barn burner of a game against Vancouver last night or the other night when they tied it up 2-2. They went to overtime, and unfortunately they lost in overtime. That's just how the cookie crumbles. So I like Ottawa here. Give me Ottawa on the money line here at plus 130. I also like the under 6.5. I have more unders. I have more 6.5s than I do 6s. So again, this is probably going to move down to 6. If you have 6.5 on your book, take the under 6.5. Even the under 6. Just the way that Thatcher Demko has been playing as of late. He's been playing really well. Also, of course, Matt Murray and whoever else is putting net for Ottawa at this point. But they're playing really well, and that's why I like the Senators here tonight. So all in all, give me the under 6 or under 6.5. Give me the Ottawa Senators at plus 130, and give me the Ottawa Senators at the plus 1.5 puck line spot there because they are covering at home. Like I said, they're 10-4 at home, while the Vancouver Canucks are 4-10 in their last 14 on the road. So, I mean, they're not really playing good away puck hockey whatsoever. So there you go. All in all, Ottawa money line, Ottawa plus 1.5, and the under 6 or under 6.5, whatever you may have. And there you go. They're in Ottawa. Next up, 7:30 puck drop. The New York Rangers, or should I say, my beloved Philadelphia Flyers, going to the New York Rangers once again in the Garden, Madison Square Garden. This is actually a 50-50 split here when it comes to the money. The Flyers are minus 130 on the money line, while the Rangers are plus 110 on the money line. Over-under here is at 6. I'm surprised it's not 6.5. But if you can get 6 here, that's a good spot, like the over. We're going to rock out the Flyers overs until they eventually get the unders because they've been cashing out a lot lately with the overs. So, like I said, Flyers are minus 130 on the money line. Rangers are plus 110. Small dog value on the money line. 50%. This is a split even game, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a great game here once again tonight. You had a great game last time with a 5-4 game in overtime. Jake Voracek, basically schooling the crap out of Keith Kincaid and making him look like a little schoolboy. And, basically heading midway into the locker room. So, I mean, that was a great game by the Flyers. They desperately needed that game. When it comes to the puck lines, however, Flyers are 7-5 in their last 12 on the road, while the Rangers are 8-6 at home in their last 14. So they've been playing pretty good, covering some sort of puck line as we speak. So they're playing really good for the most part. Flyers on the road, 7-4 in their last 11. Rangers at home, 5-6-3 in their last 14. So they're about as even as you can get when it comes to home ice. So Flyers are playing really good road hockey as of late. And again, the over-unders, Flyers are 7-3 in their last 10 when it comes to the over-unders. I mean, you got to keep rocking with it with a team like the Flyers that are scoring. And when the goaltending is also lackluster, I mean, you don't know who you're going to get in net, either Elliott or Carter Hart. And, it's a luck of the draw. Both goaltenders have been giving up goals as of late, especially Carter Hart. He can't play away for anything. So, obviously, you're going to get goals. Goals are going to be scored on him, and that's just how it goes. That's how the season has been for the Flyers, let alone goaltending. And also not the best defense either when it comes to the Philadelphia Flyers. Looking ahead to the Rangers here, they're 4-4-2 in their last 10 when it comes to the over-unders. Again, we got it last time. And for tonight, I'm rocking it out. You got to keep rocking out the overs for the Flyers until they eventually lose. I keep saying this time and time again. So give me the over 6 between the Flyers and the Rangers. I also like the over first period, 1.5 goals. I think we'll see at least 2. And you know what? I'm going to take a shot here. I'm going to go with the New York Rangers here on the money line as a small dog at plus 110. The Flyers barely squeaked out a win. And unfortunately, they've been really inconsistent as of late. And if they want to prove to be in the playoffs, I mean, this group of death division that we have between the Boston Bruins, the Washington Capitals, the Pittsburgh Penguins, even the New York Islanders, we're sitting pretty in 5th place out of the playoffs. I mean, this team has to win to get in. I mean, a lot of good teams are in this division, and unfortunately, as decent I think we are, we're not there. We are not there. And you know what? These are teams that you have to beat, and unfortunately, they should have lost last game to the Rangers. I think tonight the Rangers take full responsibility here, and I think they cash out tonight. And I really do like the Rangers here at plus 110. Again, I'm on all these home teams tonight. I really think we're going to see a dose of home wins, and just that's how the NHL has been. So, in conclusion to this game, give me the over 6, give me the over first period, 1.5 goals. And the New York Rangers at plus 110 as a small dog on the money line. And there you have it at MSG tonight between the Flyers and the New York Rangers. Next up on tap, the 9 o'clock puck drop. Montreal Canadiens against the Winnipeg Jets. Over-under set at 5.5 once again. This is a pick'em too. Minus 115 for Montreal, minus 105 or plus 100 for Winnipeg, whatever your book has. It's a split between minus 105 and plus 100. On my books that I'm seeing here. But Montreal is a slight favorite, but this is still a pick 'em to me. However, 70% of the money is going towards Winnipeg there at that small minus 105 plus 100 spot. And what can I say? I mean, Montreal won last time. Winnipeg's been playing really good hockey though as of late. They're 9-5 in the last 14 at home, and Montreal's playing good away puck as well. 8-3-3 on the road. So these two teams have been playing good away and home. When it comes to the puck line, Montreal is 9-8 in their last 17 games away, while the Winnipeg Jets are 11-4 at home in their last 15. So they've been playing really good hockey as well. That plus 1.5 is going to be really juicy tonight for the Jets, knowing that the Canadiens are a slight favor in this game. I still consider it a pick 'em. I still consider Winnipeg at least plus 100, maybe even plus 105. So if you're looking for that plus 1.5 puck line, you're looking to pay about minus 250, maybe close to minus 275. Excuse me. If you want to put them in a parlay, go ahead. But I like the Jets here in this game regardless. 70%, like I said, is going towards Winnipeg there. Now, when it comes to the over-unders, Winnipeg is 8-2 in their last 10 with the overs, while Montreal is 4-5-1 in their last 10 on the overs. Again, Winnipeg has been scoring lights out as of late, and that's why I'm going that way. Another home team I'm picking here, Philly Pete's favorite, Winnipeg Jets here. Like I said, a small little change here. Winnipeg did open up at plus 100. Now they're down to minus 105, so money is going towards the Jets, and that's where I'm going too. Some books, like I said, are still at plus 100 spot, but that's where I'm going. Give me the Jets on the money line at minus 105 or plus 100, whatever you may have, and the over 5.5. I'm rocking that out. We cashed it out last time, and we're going to do it again, and hopefully cash out once again the over 5.5. So there you go in Winnipeg. Give me the Jets on the money line and the over 5.5 between the Canadiens and the Winnipeg Jets. 10 o'clock puck drops. You have the Edmonton Oilers at the Calgary Flames. Over-under set at 6. This makes a lot of sense here. Again, Calgary is minus 125 on the money line. This is this is another toss-up game, I feel. Edmonton plus 105, a small dog on the money line there. 60% of the money going towards Calgary at that minus 125 spot, while 40% of the money is going towards Edmonton there at that small plus 105 spot. This is a toss-up game as well, ladies and gentlemen. However, when it comes to playing at home, Calgary is 8-4, in the last 12 at home. Edmonton's 8-5 in the last 13 away. Covering the puck line, Edmonton's 5-8 in their last 13 when covering the puck line, while Calgary is 7-6 in their last 13 when covering the puck line. So, all in all, I mean, pretty fair for the most part. Now, when it comes to the overs, they cashed out last time. Edmonton's 4-6 in their last 10. Calgary's 5-4-1 in their last 10 as well. So I look at this game here, a little bit of movement. Calgary went from minus 110 up to minus 125. Nothing crazy. Again, just a little minimal margin. But I'm taking the Flames here once again in this game. We had the Flames last time. They cashed. We're going to roll with the Flames once again here at that small minus 125 spot. And I'm also going to take the over 6. I really think Edmonton's starting to make their players elusive, making some goals. That's what we like to see. They had a dud last weekend, a couple weeks ago when they played the the Maple Leafs, and they couldn't get it done. For 3 straight games, they only scored 1 goal. I mean, so now they're playing a team with not so much of a defense in Calgary. Great goaltending with Marchand, but in terms of defense, it's not quite there either. Edmonton, we know, has no defense or goaltending at all, to say the most, or to say the least. Excuse me. So, but all in all, in this game, I like the Calgary Flames at -125, and I like the over 6 in this game between Edmonton and Calgary. Last but not least, coming down to line here, we have the San Jose Sharks at the Vegas Golden Knights. Over/under once again set at 6. Vegas -230 on the money line, while the San Jose Sharks are a lovely +205. Big time dog play of the night here. 80% of the money going towards Vegas there, that huge money line spot, while San Jose is getting only 20% of the love there. Vegas, they opened up at -225. Now they're up to -230. Not much has moved. We know they only won 2-1 last time, so it went under last game. I expect this game to go over this time. These two teams can score. Vegas at home, 11-2. They are absolutely kicking butt at home, 11-2 in their last 13. San Jose's 8-7-1 in their last 16 on the road. So they've been playing decent hockey as road dogs, but again, you got to go with Vegas here. Like I said, I'm on all home teams here tonight. So I like Vegas here at -1 and in regulation. I also may sprinkle Vegas -1.5. I just think Vegas is playing good at the right time. And they did squeak one out last time, and I think tonight they take full advantage here. Now, don't get me wrong, San Jose's 11-6 covering the puck line at away. They did it last time, and I don't think they're going to do it here tonight. But 11-6 is pretty good for covering the puck line away. And while Vegas is 5-9 in the last 14 at home, not great, but I think they do get that puck line covered tonight. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on the -1.5, but I like Vegas in regulation and Vegas -1 and the over 6. Both teams are. San Jose is 4-5-1 in the last 10. Vegas is 5-4-1 in the last 10 with the over. So, I'm going to rock the overs here once again. Give me the over 6 between Vegas and San Jose. And I also like Vegas, like I said, -1 in regulation, and to sprinkle a little bit on that puck line, -1.5. So there you have it there in Sin City. Last but not least, we have the St. Louis Blues at the LA Kings. This game obviously was canceled because the other night because of an extreme wintry advisory down there, and there's a lot of snow down in that Midwest area. So obviously this could not happen. But now they're back. LA's back at home, back in LA. That beautiful weather as we speak. Beautiful 70, 80 degree weather wherever you may be right now in March. It's a great time to be there. Blues, Kings, over/under set at 5.5. Again, this is another. To me, this feels like a game that should be 50-50. But St. Louis is -140 on the money line, while LA is +120 as dogs on the money line. 70% of the money is going towards St. Louis there. I'm not sure why, while 30% of the money is going towards LA. I like the Kings here in this spot. I really do. They're back at home. I love the value there at +120. They're also 10-1 in their last 11 games when covering the puck line at home. I mean, it's unbelievable. They've been cashing out the puck line. 10-1 at home. I'm taking the +1.5 for these Kings as well to cover the puck line and the money line. I'm on the Kings here tonight. And that's where I'm going to go. I might even go Kings in regulation. I'm pretty sure you can get at least +180. Great value here for the Kings. So give me the Kings on regulation. Give me the Kings +1.5 and the Kings on the money line at +120. Again, and St. Louis on the road, 5-9 in the last 14 when covering the puck line. Not great numbers. Over/under set at 5.5. I like the under in this game. Both teams are 4-6 in the last 10 with the overs. Obviously they had a little hiccup with the traveling the other day. I think we're going to see a slow-paced game, and I'm thinking more of a 3-2, 2-1 sort of game here for LA. 3-2 seems more doable, so that's where I will go. So give me the under 5.5 between LA and the Blues. Give me LA +1.5. LA on the money line and LA in regulation. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm all over the home teams tonight. Hope you all have a great Wednesday, middle of the week. Stay safe. Wear a mask. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Have a great day. See you guys. Bye.